Dogtown, a story of love throwing pirouettes within fate's lilting smile. The hills are hollow in the superstitions of decades, lamenting the loss of soil to concrete, the hauntings of 1,000 recriminations against the vaudeville of humanity, torturous acclamation to the demise of a million turnings of blazing sun. She is isolated grove on the island Epiphany, a surreptitious symphony of long-ago mystery. I soar upon the buffeted winds of repetitious memory, and I keen to the burgeoning burlesque of serendipitous fall. A low-toned blues riff to the corner of street lamps, spiking shadows across dime store hustles. Spotted glimpses of creamy flesh through the lace of teddies, drifting into the doorsteps of nowhere and something. I tap veins in the anticipation of immolation. The anticipation of immolation. Long have I crouched immobile upon the dry parchment of hideaway, cavernous seclusion. The light is bright and demential against the fevered brows, glistening sweat in nervous assuage of precipitous emergence upon the possibilities of impossibility. Nuanced and sacred hermitage to the sliver of bones drop bouncing the brownstone avenues of loquacious truth, or the premeditated crumbling of a deceiver's sooth. The diaphanous deluge in the sultry sway of a muse-rouged parley of sumptuous dream. Teeth grinding, hip shimmying, temptuous beckoning of tasting love, within the cracks of fate's ever-expanding orifice. Her eyes are doe brown and pontificate the backslide of jazz steps in the smoky lounges of big band horn scuffs across polished floor. Ruby brushed, hip slit dress sculpting the intuition of intonation. Tonal perfidity to the hand slip of pockets and stolen beats between sheets of hearts too tender to cry out repetitious ruinations, to the halting of soul shed, to the moist licking of lips leaning in to whisper death knells, to the tentative ear wallowing wayward, to the soft sanguine of words ushered on sweet scented breath. Bones melding to bones, skin to the sin of want, to the release of surrender, to the liquefying of desire, to the unworldly vocals of Venusian mending of long-tired spirits rollicking in the stone of secrets, sequestering twofers in the precipitous fall of fate, bending of weave to slow trump the choices of conclusions drawn against the fabric of hubris, Cupid in tunnels to the eros of lovers, denied seclusion, pilfered into a winding labyrinth of corpsual delusion, tremors and tremulous lupine lucidity of historical meats, of divinity woven cheats against the treats of doggerel demonstrative faith. I kneel amongst dust-strewn scrolls, penning the runes of loons, spouting prophetic wanderings to the sublimation of lute-driven tales, and I ponder the ponderless as I give in to the articulation of my long-ridden defeat. I am hers. She is mine. And fuck the smirking grin of fate's ever so sardonic wink. I sink. A smile etching itself into every pore of my bombastic celestial prayer, drifting granted from my artful tongue. Let us begin the quarry of a celestial's first breath. It will lead us to wondrous escapades before streaming to the cold tomb of inescapable death. And there will be love. There will be such sweet love for you, ship.